In 19th century Copenhagen, Søren Kierkegaard's philosophy emerges from personal anguish. His concept of angst describes the dizziness of freedom when facing life's infinite possibilities. Historical records show he wrote The Concept of Anxiety in 1844, exploring how existential dread precedes spiritual awakening. This scene captures the moment when rational thought fails, leaving only trembling uncertainty, the necessary precursor to authentic faith, according to Kierkegaard's works. Kierkegaard's journals reveal that in 1846, he experienced profound despair, documented in The Sickness unto Death. He argued that true despair isn't the absence of hope, but misdirected hope in worldly things. Historical accounts show Copenhagen's winter nights influenced his metaphor of spiritual darkness. Here, the protagonist stands at what Kierkegaard called the edge of the infinite, where human understanding ends and the possibility of faith begins. The philosopher famously wrote that one must first be brought to the utmost limit of despair to encounter God. In concluding Unscientific Postscript, 1846, Kierkegaard introduced his famous leap of faith, the paradoxical decision to believe despite rational uncertainty. Church records show Danish attendance declined during this period, making his stance countercultural. The philosopher distinguished between objective and subjective truth, valuing passionate commitment over cold logic. This scene visualizes his concept that faith isn't grasped through reason, but through the inwardness of personal commitment, as the protagonist chooses belief while fully aware of its absurdity. Kierkegaard's final insight appears in Works of Love, 1847, that God's presence is most profound in absence. Historical weather reports confirm an unusually bright dawn followed Copenhagen's stormy night, mirroring his spiritual metaphor. The philosopher wrote that the deeper the sorrow, the closer God, challenging conventional religious comfort. This scene embodies his radical theology, that true faith isn't certainty, but trusting God's hand in the darkness. As city records show, Kierkegaard walked these streets daily, finding the sacred not in cathedrals, but in the crucible of human struggle.